Battlefield 6 has only been out for a day, but it's had quite a turbulent start to its life cycle already. And by turbulent, I mean it's been highly successful, but it hasn't gone without some major issues. Issues like the one I'm about to discuss often can't be helped, especially when you're pushing a multiplayer game as big as Battlefield 6 was going to be into the world with millions of players, live servers opening up, and everything else. It just is a recipe for issues. And for the most part, it has been very plain sailing. But for the first several hours of the game's launch yesterday, anyone who purchased the game via the EA app actually could not get on the game whatsoever. Even if they'd pre-ordered it, they just couldn't access the game at all. I do believe there was a workaround, but it was a bit of a strange one that I imagine not a lot of people really would have wanted to try. But thankfully now EA has released a fix for it, which means that it should be working just fine on the EA app now. Now I personally would always recommend buying a game through Steam and not the EA app. That of course doesn't solve every single problem. Now in response to fixing this issue, Battlefield released this statement, saying that today we experienced an outage on the EA app that prevented some of our players who pre-ordered Battlefield 6 from accessing the game, and we know this can be frustrating, so we wanted to offer an apology with perks. The fix has been rolled out, but we aren't done. Anyone on the EA app who was impacted will receive 12 hardware and 12 career 60-minute boosters, which should be arriving in impacted players' in-game inbox this weekend. In addition, we will also be granting impacted players full access to a seasonal battle pass, and if impacted players purchase the Phantom Edition, we will be granting them access to Season 2's full battle pass. We wanted to apologise again for this outage. See you on the battlefield. Now I think full credit is due here to the teams over at the Battlefield Studios for firstly just getting this fix sorted as quick as they could. Obviously it feels a bit strange that an EA game doesn't work on the native EA app. It's quite funny to be honest, but they managed to get a fix rolled out, which is great to see. But then also granting players who are impacted 12 hours of double XP for weapon XP, but also for their career levels as well, is just a pretty nice gesture to be honest. I think the outage was apparently only 6 or so hours, but it feels like people are being well rewarded here. But also to get the first seasonal battle pass essentially for free is great. And the fact that the Phantom Edition players, who obviously would have access to the first battle pass anyway, the fact that they also then get access to the second battle pass is really good to see that they're catering towards that. So although it was obviously quite a big issue, I think the Battlefield Studios have responded very well to this. And hopefully this level of communication and dedication to the community continues. Now in some better news for the game, Battlefield 6 approximately went live with servers at I think 4 PM BST here in the UK, and within 2 hours the game already peaked on Steam alone at 747,440 players. Now that is absolutely absurd and actually beats Call of Duty's all-time Steam record as well. Now I know Call of Duty does have its own launcher, which I imagine most people probably use, but the fact that within 2 hours it's beaten Call of Duty's all-time record, and Call of Duty's been on Steam for years now, and includes Warzone, Black Ops 6, soon to be Black Ops 7 of course, and other COD games all in one game, that is absolutely insane numbers. Of course, this is only Steam as well. Now that EA players are online, those will be taken into consideration. PlayStation and Xbox as well will also have a lot of people playing. So no doubt yesterday we were having millions of active players, which as a fan of the Battlefield franchise is very exciting to see. As of me recording this at 9 AM, the game currently has 343,000 players as well just on Steam. So far the numbers are looking really good. And I'm really excited to see how far this game can go. Let me know what you think of these situations though, guys. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for plenty more Battlefield content and Battlefield streams. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you out there on the battlefield.